Hi guys, welcome to State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 202. It's a quarantine edition episode. It's just a technical analysis, and it's going to be a super short stream. My throat's hurting a lot, so I got like a very sore throat, and that's why I don't want to be talking too much. I'm just going to cover total market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and that's going to be it. Thanks for being here, though, on an awesome Friday night. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, or at least have something cool planned for the weekend if you're staying indoors. If you're catching this from live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link's in the description, guys. So it's amazing links that we cover in this stream, although there's no links tonight. If you want to engage with me, you can do it on Twitter. I'm a little bit more active there. More so than Discord lately. So if you want to chill, Twitter would be the way to communicate with me. Anyways, let's jump with the technicals, right? Man. Sorry about that. I'm eating these like candy, so it numbs my throat, so I can like speak a little bit more. I have just a little bit left. What's happening today? Well, yesterday we lost market cap, right? Money flew out of the cryptosphere, and then we gapped down a little bit also. Yesterday we opened at 184.61 billion, and we closed at 175.95 billion, a $6.94 billion move to downside, or 3.8%. Today we're moving down below the 20 simple moving average, sitting at 167.09, moving down 8.86 billion right now, sitting at minus 5.02%. Bitcoin dominance yesterday, it gained a little bit, creating and spinning top of indecision from an opening of 67.37, closing at 67.46, or 0.27% to the upside. Right now it's moving down. Again, it also gapped down, right? You get a lot of money flowing out of the cryptosphere. Bitcoin dominance sitting at 66.88, a 0.86% move to the downside from yesterday's closing. Now this happened a couple hours ago. Like 6 hours ago for me. Or 3 hours ago, sorry. 4 hours ago. Man, sorry. 4 hours ago, yeah, market closed. Where's Bitcoin at? Anyways, don't be worried. I checked. I went to a doctor. What I have is not, it's not viral. It's bacterial. So he gave me antibiotics today. Remember I told you guys yesterday it was like my throat was hurting. So, yeah. That was happening, right? Anyways, it's bacterial, so I'm not worrying about COVID or anything like that. But I can't talk a lot, so I just want to go through the more basics of the market, and that's going to be it for tonight. But thank you for being here, guys. I really appreciate you all for showing up for the stream. What is happening with Bitcoin? Well, we're going down. Why? Well, we were on this like rising wedge. Talk about breaking those to the downside. Now we're moving down again. We headed towards that 50% retrace, right? From high to low, or from low to high. I can't remember how I had this one. I think it was from low to high on this chart. Yeah, going back to the zero, right? This main drop. Not even going to this one. The other chart I have goes to this one, or the previous high. Anyways, we're still in this area of support resistance, which is fine. We've gotten close to that 50%, right? And we are rejecting a little bit of the lower prices right now, although we are breaking below that 20 simple moving average. We're going to wait to see where that's going to take us, right? A potential movement to the downside is still possible. If we don't get above that 20, we could be looking to break in even the 50 and hit that 382, maybe. Or at least over here, 5,692, right? That would be to the downside. To the upside, we have the upper part of this blue area of support resistance, and after that, we have 7,075. Right? We're starting to lose that positive momentum that we were making. We're sitting neutral on the RSI at 41.26. I'm gonna look at the other Bitcoin chart. So, as you can tell, we call divergence, right? We're tracking the divergence. Lo and behold, it is playing out, right? This hidden bearish, moving us to the downside again. Not too strong, breaking below 6,024, rejecting, right? 382 on this chart. This chart, remember, goes to the high, right? The previous major high we had. And we talked about that, right? I was expecting it for us to at least hit the 50% retrace at 7,181 before we started to go down. We're going down, breaking below that 20. I'm going to extend this a little bit more, just so we have it there. And it could have been that we used it as support, right? I guess we can a little bit more. See, yeah, there we go. We used it as support. It's still touching here, still touching there. Again, but we can break below this line, right? This is not going to be probably a strong support. Moving to the downside could potentially have us hit 5,419. It will be the next resistance at the 236, right? Anyways, that's what's probably coming in. Not sure if we're going to bounce from this area, right? We opened right on, we gapped up a little bit for the opening, and we opened at 382, and then we started to move down. So we're rejecting higher prices, right? We're finding this as resistance right now. I'm going to move on to the 4 hour. Now, on the 4 hour, this was yesterday night, guys, right? We were here live on the 26th at 22 p.m., right? 22 hours, so 10 p.m., same time as yesterday. We were creating divergence, strong bearish. We called it out. Lo and behold, we're breaking down, right? We broke below the 20. We failed to get above it, and we're moving down, right? We're looking for an area where we can try and rally and try to pump again. Now, let's see what's going on here. 70.27, 85. So it's more, right? This is more negative momentum. Here we're at a higher low. And this is not gonna, it's gonna start to look a little bit messy on this chart, right? Just bear with me though. Again, my throat is just fucking killing me, man. Right? You can see this, right? Low, higher low, negative momentum, more negative momentum, high on the RSI, lower on the RSI, right? Creating hidden bullish divergence, potential price continuation. We might get a U-turn around this area, right? We could be finding some support from like back here, right? It would be congruent with like maybe a line over here. I don't have it traced, but you can see that we've hit the same price at 6,115, right? More or less where we opened here, 6,120, so like $5 off. It's good enough. It could be that we are supporting ourselves here and could be trying to rally from there, right? Again, we also have this divergence that's playing in, setting sold at 35.74 on the RSI. Now, I'm going to move on to the 1 hour chart, but before I do that, I want to get rid of this and get it back to the way we had it. There we go. Right? Because it's starting to clutter the 4 hours, right? Now you can see it's back here. It doesn't look as cluttered over here. And that's what I wanted to look at, right? I wanted for this to look a little bit more clean as we were like doing the divergences. Anyways, let's go to the 1 hour chart. What is happening on the 1 hour? Okay, cool. So on the 1 hour, had hidden bearish. We called it out on the 25th, right? The 26th, we didn't do anything. We just managed to go slightly higher. But this was by 6 p.m. We were also making more positive momentum and higher on the other side. We were just going with the flow. It wasn't really anything weird there. But again, on the 4 hours, we did have that divergence, and we ended up breaking down from that, right? And that is good. Now, what's happening short term? Well, we're making more negative momentum, right? Even than we had here. So we're just being congruent, right? Low, lower low, negative momentum, more negative momentum. High on the other side, lower on the other side. Sitting over sold at 16.23, right? That movement down was very sharp. Now, impulse down, right? You can say this is down sloping consolidation or part of the same impulse. We did manage to hold 6,240 a couple times, right? Like here. We used it as support, right? Bounce from it, but failed to get above that 382. This is 382, right? Yeah, 382. That's 6,394. Failed to get above that, so of course we're moving down, right? We're breaking down. We're still coming down. Although this was down sloping consolidation, you should break that to the upside. We're just too weak, and we are just going with the flow right now. So we're moving down right now. We're finding an area where we could bounce. We could retrace and try to move up. We're probably going to find this 6,240 as resistance, and then above that, the 382 at 6,389. Those are the targets to the upside. After that, the 20 would be our next target. And yeah, that's it for Bitcoin, right? I'm going to move on to Ethereum, guys. Again, no requests tonight. I just want to move through the market because my throat is just killing me. Well, yesterday we dropped dominance 1.47%. They were moving down, right? Even though we're moving down, it gapped up on the opening, and right now we're moving down, sitting at plus 0.74. Meaning we're still slightly higher than yesterday's opening. So we're positive still, and yesterday's closing, right? So we're still above that closing. So even if we close here, it'll show red because we're moving down, but we'll still close positive. And we're sitting at 8.32% market cap. Ethereum sitting at $126.84. We rejected 20 yesterday. We were talking about that, right? Hitting the 20, again, moving to the downside, right? Below the 236 at $136. And we are heading to $121.61, and an area we could potentially use as support. Talked about this the other day, right? Someone asked me for a range, and I told them we could range in this area, 159 to 121. And look, we range within that area, right? Right now we're getting pressure from the 20, and probably gonna try to move us down. Now, high, lower, high, positive momentum, less positive momentum, high on the RSI, lower on the RSI. Nothing really weird there. Even short term, low, high, low, low, high, right? So we're going higher, so we're just following the market. Nothing weird with Ethereum. Sitting sold at 37.85. Even swallowing hurts like a motherfucker, man. It's so annoying. And like my ear also, it hurts a lot. It's just an infection though. And antibiotics should take care of that. Now what's happening here? 150. 138. Alright. Well, okay. Let's do this. Right? This is 150, this is 138, so it's slightly less here in the native momentum. We would be congruent with the market, but on the RSI, as you can tell, we're going lower, right? Low, lower, low. Low on the price, higher on the price. Creating hidden bullish, potential price continuation. Probably part of why we're seeing this stalling, right? Again, it's congruent with what's happening with Bitcoin, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. Sitting sold on the RSI at 35.92. Let's wait and see how this keeps on building up, right? Let's go to the 1 hour chart. Spotify ads. Fudge that, man. Spotify, come on. Skip the ads. There we go. Alrighty. So we had divergence, right? We call it out. We were live. It was up there. Still came out here, right? But it's still slightly higher. So we still have that divergence. We still go lower there. And even here, we managed to have it. We didn't have it yesterday when we were looking on the RSI. But we did develop it, though, towards the end. So it's still good, right? It's still there. Price action to the downside. We moved down. We tried to bounce with the 20. Failed. Broke below. Then we tried to rally. We did rally a little bit, but failed to really use it as a trampoline. And then Bitcoin and everyone else broke down. So, of course, Ethereum followed suit as well. Impulse down. Downslope consolidation. Impulse down again. Starting to try to consolidate in this area. Making more negative momentum than the previous low. That would be this one. Right? Even in this low. Now, from here to here, after the stream, right? This was 7 in the morning. I'll just trace it because we did get it though, right? Hidden bullish, price action to the upside. That's what got us to go up. Now we don't quite have that on the RSI. Oh, we do have it, sir. There we go. But right now we're going lower still. Sitting oversold at 17.90. Very low, man. We can still go lower. Right? We can still go all the way down here to like 8. That we did that on March 12th. Right, but again, this is an area we should start looking for like higher prices. It's a good area of value to get in for us to try to catch a bounce. Although I'm not finding that divergence yet that I would like to see here for the bounce to come in. But at least being that we were oversold, we should be trying to get back to neutral zone. That's it for Ethereum. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't miss this on Bitcoin here when I did the Bitcoin analysis. Let's see. Oh, it's actually lower, right? That's slightly lower, so that's fine. Let's move on to XRP, and that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Again, thank you all for showing up to the stream. Dominance. Yesterday, XRP gained dominance 1.60. Today, gaining dominance still is 2.45. Sitting at 4.41% market cap. The price of XRP at 16 cents, 16.887 cents. What happened yesterday? We picked at 18 cents, right? 18.866 or so. Right now, we're moving down again. We're gonna look at it on the other chart because here we don't have anything on the daily. It would be bullish, right? They're bearish. Let's see. This would be 614.529. So still less. Still making positive momentum. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 44.28. Again, Bitcoin. XRP came late to the party, right? Took it a while to gain 50% of the way, or retrace to 618, which we did with the rest of the market earlier. Right, so Bitcoin was late to the party. XRP was late to the party. But right now, seeing that same movement to the downside, still holding above that 20, right, and within this area of support resistance, right, this yellow rectangle. Let's go to the 4-hour. 4-hour we caught bullish. Price action to the upside. This is from the 1-hour chart, I think. That's from the 4 hours. We're developing slight divergence. Price action to the downside. We did get it. We held at 20, right, and then we used it as a trampoline to bounce from it. Even though we got tightness of the launch bands, also, right. That means volatility leaving the market, and we expect violent moves. We did move up, moving down, like I said, holding at 20 on the 4 hours, which is good, right. And let's see. Right, we created bearish divergence here, right, and this was until today, right. This was at 10 in the morning. I haven't looked at XRP in the whole day. I really didn't care about this price right now. See, we create divergence there. Even here, 164. Oh, sorry, no, 165. This is going slightly higher still. So we're congruent with the MACD. Just on the other side, we had that strong bearish divergence. Price action to the downside, right? We moved down, starting to make negative momentum. Neutral on the RSI at 52.24. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. This was 1 hour, right? We had the straight line here. We were developing divergence. We talked about that. Now price action to the downside. We did get it again. Hit the 20. Bounce from it. Right now we're below the 20 on the 1 hour. That's fine. Trying to gauge what's happening here. We're going lower low than the previous low, right? That's this one, right? With more negative momentum and also lower on the RSI. That is fine though. However, look, right? How things play out. We get here. It's going to be similar as to what we had in the 4 hours, right, on the 1 hour chart. So again, confirming what we saw, right? Strong bearish divergence, price action to the downside, right? You're going higher in your price, lower in your MACD, and lower on your RSI. Moving us down, sitting neutral at 42.08 on the RSI. Guys, that's going to be it for tonight. Again, I'm feeling super bad. My throat hurts too much. Want to get some rest, see if tomorrow it'll be better for the stream. Thank you all for being here. Guys, I appreciate you, each and every one of you that shows up to this amazing stream. Thank you all for being here. This is State of Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. It has been a pleasure being here with you guys tonight on an awesome, what is it today? Friday night. I hope you're having a great time. Again, stay safe. Stay indoors if you can. Yeah, I hope we have some fun activities planned out for the weekend. Bitcoin Jake, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'll send you a message via Twitter, man. I want to ask you something. But like I said, I was gonna do the first 3 coins and that's it, man. My throat's killing me. I can't talk much. But thank y'all. And that's it for tonight, man. Stay cool, stay safe. I'll catch you tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. Maybe. If I can't, I'll put it out on Twitter. So if you follow us on Twitter, you'll know. But at least try to engage with us there so you're aware whether or not we're gonna come live. It just depends on how bad my throat feels tomorrow. Thank y'all. That'll be all for tonight.